Patterns you can see. This is section 4, page 31. Diamond and graphite are two crystals that are made of only carbon, yet you use them for very different purposes. Diamonds are used in jewelry and graphite's used in pencils. What makes graphite good for writing? You can see why graphite is good for writing by its atomic level structure. Graphite is made of thin sheets of carbon atoms bonded in hexagons. When you write with a pencil, the friction between the pencil and the paper causes the layers to scrape off of the rod of graphite and then stick to the paper. Could you write with diamond the same way that you can with graphite? If you tried to write with a diamond, you would not be able to scrape off a layer of carbon atoms. This is because the carbon atoms in a diamond are bonded in a cubic shape. The atoms are held tightly in place, which makes diamonds good cutting tools for materials such as steel. Though you cannot see the atoms of different molecules in extended structures, their atomic level structure result in the patterns that you can see. When water freezes, it forms crystals with symmetrical shapes that have 6 sides. Symmetrical means it's the same on all sides. You can see that snowflakes are symmetrical and always have 6 sides. Similarly, if you look at grains of table salt under a microscope, you would notice that every grain has the same cube shape. Before we go any farther, let's make sure we understand everything that we can about molecules and extended structures. Molecules and chemical bonds. Atoms can group and form chemical bonds with each other. Though we cannot see the molecules that these atoms have formed, we can use models to help us visualize and understand them. Composition and structure of molecules. Molecules are groups of atoms held together by chemical bonds. A molecule has unique composition and chemical structure. Its composition is the number of each type of atom, and its structure is the way that those atoms are bonded together. Both a molecule's composition and structure determine its characteristic. Crystals and polymers. Sometimes atoms form extended structures, a group of atoms or molecules in a distinct ratio that are arranged in a repeating pattern. Crystals can be made up of atoms of one element grouped together, atoms of more than one element grouped together, or molecules grouped, or simply molecules grouped together. Polymers are a chain of smaller molecules bonded together. And then finally, patterns that you can see. The atomic level structure of extended structures results in patterns that you can see. And in this case, it's like pencil on your paper. You can tell how it's being smudged off one layer at a time.